How's it going, everyone? We've talked a little bit about the Insomniac leak, and while it was very unfortunate, there was a lot of information that dropped from it, unrelated to the horrible stuff like the personal information getting leaked. Very notably, Sony is looking to bring PlayStation Plus to a variety of different platforms, and it looks like they are thinking about different ideas in terms of improving the service. Now, a lot of this is pretty exciting and could be potentially pretty cool. It will ultimately, I would imagine, raise the price point of PlayStation Plus as well, just because, we just had a price increase with no value proposition increase, or mostly no value proposition increase. The things that they're thinking about adding would definitely increase the value proposition, and I would imagine if they're looking to increase the value proposition, they're gonna increase the price point, because they'll increase the price point without the value going up. But we'll talk about that. Also, on the topic of PlayStation Plus, want to go over some of the new PlayStation Plus premium trials that are available. Do want to mention a couple that are just notable right now with all the deals running if you do want to try out some of the games. And there is a PlayStation credit offer on Amazon if you do have the Prime card. If you don't have the Prime card, you can sign up for it, but we'll talk that in a little bit, at least at the end of the video, very quickly, since I know a lot of you guys don't have the Prime card. But first of all, looks like Sony is prepping for a lot of changes or potential improvements with PlayStation Plus, specifically Services 3.0, the future of PlayStation Plus. So right now with PlayStation Plus, it is Essential, Extra, and Premium. Essential is what the base PlayStation Plus has always been. Online play, which it sucks we have to pay for online. The game offers every month, and that's generally it. Extra is where things get interesting, where you do get the catalog of games, and then, of course, with PlayStation Plus Premium, you do get the older titles, some HD remasters and things like that, but PS2 titles, PS1 titles, PSP games, things like that. Maybe PS3 games in the future? Who knows? Who knows? We've seen crazier, but that is obviously not available right now. Premium has also been an avenue for Sony to add other content, such as there's a very limited form of Crunchyroll on there. People told me 86 is on there. Actually, the PlayStation blog said 86 is on there, and 86 is one of the most recent anime I watched, so if you have Plus Premium, go watch 86. That's one of the more recent anime that I got really into. But yeah, it's a very limited form of Crunchyroll, and I think somebody mentioned in the comment section it's dub only for those of you guys that hate dub, but they also have a movie catalog in Premium, and that's where I kind of see the evolution of PlayStation Plus Premium in terms of adding value to that. Sony's got a lot of different properties under their umbrella. You can offer some of that to Plus Premium and add more value there, but they also note broaden the distribution services of PlayStation Plus. Plus can create new customer relationships by expanding to mobile, PC, smart TV, and browser. I think that's something most of us had expected would ultimately happen, especially with Sony's fixture and their pursuit of PC gaming as well, in terms of releasing a lot of their games. Potentially, that window to release games on PC might get shorter and shorter based on some of the budgets that have been revealed. I don't think, for the majority of titles, it'll ever be a day and date. Maybe some of those live service games, multiplayer-focused titles, like a Helldivers 2, like some of those live service games in development, like a Concord, Fair Game, things like that will be day and date, but your big budget, a Spider-Man 3, a Ghost of Tsushima 2, titles that aren't announced, but you would think would be happening at some point. I don't think those are going to be day and date, but you can offer a form of PlayStation Plus or value to existing Plus subscriptions. Like maybe if you're a Plus Premium subscriber, maybe that'll give you a catalog access to various PC titles as well. Maybe you can even get the PC library to a point where PlayStation Plus as a PC-centric offer can be something of value. Obviously, Xbox has Game Pass on PC. It's a little bit different where Xbox and Microsoft have so much focus on Game Pass, where they offer a very, very compelling service on Game Pass with third-party offerings on PC as well. I don't know if Sony wants to get into that game where they're going after third-party titles for PC as well, because then you're competing with Microsoft directly for a subscription service as well on PC. I just don't know if they want to go down that route. Maybe if you go the avenue of, hey, we have PlayStation Plus, it's $15 a month, and that'll get you the access to all of the PlayStation titles on PC, I could see something like that ultimately happening, and it would come to other platforms as well. Adapt content strategy, play with Plus. How might Plus become the most engaging and culturally relevant way to play, free-to-play and franchise loyalists, gaming culture participants, and kids and family. And then also, the most interesting element to me, leverage partners to scale. So this is what I was thinking of when talking about PlayStation Plus Premium in terms of offering more subscription services or forms of subscription services baked into Plus Premium as a whole. You would ultimately think that is something that would absolutely raise the price when, if you have legitimate monthly subscription services in PlayStation Plus Premium as well, 100% that is going to increase the price point. But they have ideas such as Disney Plus, Spotify, Sony, Crunchyroll, of course, GTA Plus, Fire TV, Hoyoverse, things of that nature. You can offer value. For example, like Prime Gaming offers a lot of in-game content and things like that. Sony does that from time to time where they'll offer like Hoyoverse in-game content to Genshin Impact and things of that nature. But you can certainly do more with Plus as a whole when you talk about content like that potentially getting added to the service. It's just something that would be pretty cool. And obviously with Sony owning Crunchyroll, you know, for the anime fans, baking in the entirety of Crunchyroll to PlayStation Plus Premium would be pretty cool. Or if you want to do something, you could do a PlayStation Plus like media tier, a tier above Premium, and maybe you could add Crunchyroll and other subscription services all in one package, and you get that for a cheaper price. Just spitballing ideas here. That's stuff that I'm sure has been in the boardroom meetings or wherever they decide on these things. Sony makes an absolute killing off PlayStation Plus. Look, I complained about the price increase because of the fact, and I'll reiterate this again, they increased the price of PlayStation Plus exponentially without a value proposition increase for the most part. That is my issue. If you still assess Plus as a whole, the vault catalog of titles, you can make an argument that Extra is still worth the money. But Extra was worth the money when the price wasn't increased, and the price got increased. And I would say the value proposition at best has stayed the same. Most people, I think, would say that the value proposition has gone down with the monthly catalog updates being so lackluster. December was a little bit different where you did get GTA 5, so hey, I'll give them credit for that. We'll see how 2024 shakes out in terms of the Plus offerings. Hopefully it's pretty decent, and there's a lot of potential to it. I've always said I don't expect Plus Extra to be at the level of Game Pass. Sony just doesn't have that in their mindset. They're not going that direction. They're not going to drop, at least not for the foreseeable future, a Spider-Man 3 on PlayStation Plus day one. Look at the sales numbers of those games at $70 a pop. Then they can release it on PC, sell it again for $60 a pop, and then they can add it to PlayStation Plus. I understand why they structure the business model the way they do, but you could still offer a good subscription service without it being Game Pass. We never expected it to be Game Pass. I didn't even expect games at the caliber of a Lies of P or a Persona 3 Reload from third parties to be in PlayStation Plus because they're not looking to spend that kind of money. Yeah, you'll get a Sea of Stars, you'll get a Teardown, you'll get games at that level. You ain't getting a Lies of P or a Persona 3 Reload, at least not for the foreseeable future, because I don't believe that's in Sony's game plan with PlayStation Plus, especially given that they're already making a killing off of it, offering what they are, and the price has just gone up. So that's my 2 cents on all of that. Moving on from that, do want to highlight some PlayStation Plus Premium trials that are available right now. Sony doesn't do a great job of promoting when these go up, so you know, I'll do it for them. Mortal Kombat 1's got a 2-hour trial available right now. The game is also 40% off for $42. Not crazy about fighting games these days with all of their DLC content. If you really want all the content to MK1, you'll have to get the premium edition, and that's $110. So take that for what you will, but you can try out 2 hours of that. Ghost Runner 2's got a 2-hour trial. It's also 30% off for $28. That just came out back at the end of October. Follow-up to Ghost Runner 1, which was a game that I found infuriating at times, but the gameplay design of that game was so well done in the sense that it was so difficult and it was rage-inducing, but it was so addicting as well, and how the game was structured made it very addicting, where it puts you right back into the thick of the gameplay very quickly after every failure. Ghost Runner 2 built upon that, and another title to check out. Came out at a bad time around Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, so got lost in the shuffle in that regard, but $28 for that if you do want to buy it, and then a game trial, 2-hour trial. This has been available for a little bit, but Baldur's Gate 3 is 10% off right now on the PlayStation Store. I know it's not a sizable discount, but given that it's a recent release and it won Game of the Year across the board, I imagine some people are going to be interested in picking that up. If you are a Plus Premium subscriber, you will get a 2-hour trial for that game. Obviously, 2-hour doesn't even scratch the surface of Baldur's Gate 3, so, like, do what you can with 2 hours, but, there you go with that. Imagine some people are gonna be interested in checking out Cyberpunk 2077. That is 40% off for $30, but there's a PS Plus premium trial, a 5-hour trial as well, which is a pretty sizable trial, all things considered. You know, that'll get you a decent portion of the game. I mean, it's still not the entirety of Cyberpunk, of course, but 5 hours will offer you a little bit and give you an idea of the game. And with Cyberpunk 2.0 coming out, Phantom Liberty obviously out, not a bad time to check out Cyberpunk 2077. And I also want to give a shout to the Miasma Chronicles. That's got a trial available. Played this game when it came out. 505 was nice enough to hook me up with a copy of the game. I enjoyed it. I thought the story was really interesting at first, and then the latter, like, 20 to 30% of the game really just kind of doesn't flesh everything out that well, which I found rather disappointing, but it's a tactics-based game made by the same developers as Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, and if you're into XCOM-style games, you'll like the game. A little bit on the difficult side for sure, and they actually, I believe, rolled out some patches to fix up the difficulty, but I overall enjoyed it. Definitely not worth the $50 price point that it's at right now. Lastly, I do want to note, over on Amazon, if you do have the Prime card, they are offering 15% back on select PlayStation products. This is PlayStation Plus wallet funds or wallet credit. They have Plus wallet credit listed and PlayStation Store gift card credit. 30, 70, 55, 110, 75, $100, a lot of increments, and 15% back on the total that you purchase. So if you buy $100, you'll get $15 back, and if you buy $70, you'll get $10.50 back. If my second grade level math comes in clutch right now, I believe it just did. So yeah, put me back on that honor roll. But nonetheless, that'll do it for me. Again, a lot of updates to PlayStation Plus across the board. Looks like they've got big plans with Plus going forward, in the sense of they're gonna expand it to other platforms. I think we had expected that. I was of the mindset that you could do interesting things with Plus Premium, or even a higher tier in terms of a media tier, to offer subscription services like Crunchyroll and whatever else Sony can work out deals for. The thing is, if you bake in like a Crunchyroll to Plus Premium, it's definitely going to increase the price, and ultimately Crunchyroll is just not going to be something that every premium subscriber is going to want. It's going to be something a limited amount of subscribers want, so having like a media tier, I think would be beneficial for Plus. At least that's an idea that I'm coming up with. There are a bunch of new Plus premium trials available right now as well, so check those out, especially the ones that are on sale if you do want to pick some stuff up, but try them out first. And then Plus wallet credit, 15% cash back with Amazon Prime card. That'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.